Good night, everybody. I am going to talk about the Shadow Hunters. This is one of my favorite sagas of books. It is written by Cassandra Clare. She's an American writer, very famous into the teenagers literature because it's fiction, but it's really good how she writes. The book I am going to talk about is the first book of the second saga. There are five sagas, each one between 3 or 5 books. In total, there are like 15 books. So I am going to talk about the first book of the second saga. The second saga it's called The Infernal Devices. But it's like the origins of the Shadow Hunters. So it takes place in London in 1878 in the Victorian area in London. The principal character is Tessa Gray. She has a brother who goes to London. They live in, or they grow up in New York. So Tessa goes to London from New York, following her brother. Excuse me. When she arrived to London, she was kidnapped and abused by the Black Sisters for like 6 months, and she started looking for his brother. So his brother also was kidnapped. So when she was looking for him, she met Will and James. That they are they are not brothers, but they grew up together, so they were like brothers. And also met Jess. Jess is the girl of the clan, and she is very jealous when Tessa arrives to them. And Will and James helped Jessa to find her brother. Excuse me. But it's very difficult because all the shadow world, like the witches and all the shadow world, interferes with her with her research. So she in this moment, in a moment of the book, she has to decide if she saves her brother, or if she saves the shadow world, the shadow hunters. The shadow hunters are like a clan that save the real humans of the devil world. So they fight. The humans can see them, but they are like an angels for the human. So they take care of the humans and prevent that the shadow or the devils take place in their families and in their lives. And this is a very interesting book for me because I don't know, I like to read something that take me to another place of the reality. And the way that Claire writes, it's something that take me to there and take me to the Victorian era and imagine that how it happens. For me, actually it not happens really, but for me it's a very interesting thing. So I really love it. I recommend it a lot because the love triangle that is in between Tessa, Will, and James make me feel in love with them, and how they express their love to Tessa. I don't know, it's a a really good book. How she fights for her brother, and how she make that the shadow world doesn't disappear, and everything is a very interesting way to read it and to write it. I really admire that Cassandra make 5 different series of this topic. um, and I don't know, I really recommend it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you someday will read it. And that's it. Good night, everybody.